Hi guys, so today's video I've got some hauls for you. I have a Target haul and I'm going to have an Aldi haul and a Harris Teeter haul. I've done grocery pickup for all of them. Yes, even Aldi. Aldi's just started doing grocery pickup. I think in my area it's been like a month and a half, maybe 2 months. I have not used it yet. I had some questions about it, so when I went into Aldi this past weekend, I actually talked to one of the managers there about it, and I just had a few questions, and she was super helpful. She explained to me, because I was kind of concerned because it said it was through Instacart, but I guess through Instacart it's just the delivery portion, not the pickup service. The pickup service is all Aldi employees. Up. Yeah, so it's $1.99 fee for the pickup, which isn't bad, and then you just have to pay for the paper bags, because if you don't know Aldi, it's reusable bags or you have to pay for bags. So you have to pay for the paper bags, which are 7 cents a bag, so it's really not bad. And my husband did the math out and it makes more sense, especially because a lot of the produce I buy is way cheaper at Aldi. I actually had, between Target, Aldi, and Harris Teeter, I had all 3 apps open, and I was going back and forth to see everything on my list. Apple? You want an apple? You want apple? Did you want an apple? Yeah. Okay. We'll get an apple. So I was going back and forth to see where it was the cheapest, and that's where I was ordering it. And the produce alone, it was like a good $2 cheaper for everything, like per item that I was getting from Aldi to Harris Teeter. So I still, it was funny because I'm still gonna have to go to Aldi for protein bars this week. Shh, Jeffrey. Yes. Chaos every moment. So anyways, I was going back and forth on where it was the cheapest. And even once I was done and had everything put on my list, it almost added up to the same price that it would have been if I had done just a Harris Teeter, but I actually had more I had more items because I had the bars from Aldi, which I ordered like 4 boxes, which is like $20 right there. There were some other things that I added on that I realized that we needed. So it kind of worked out that I was like, wow, I actually would save even if I had to get bags. So, and it was great because I could see like if something was on sale, I could see where it was the best price, which was kind of nice. Especially because there was a few things I thought would be cheaper at one store, but I was actually wrong. So now I know. So if I do go in, I know, okay, this is actually cheaper at Harris Teeter or it's cheaper at Aldi. Yes, that's this ketchup. So I'm going to flip you around, show you what I got at Target, and then when we pick up our Aldi and Harris Teeter, I will show you those too. And then at the end, I will give you a total because I'm not positive if, it'll be if stuff's in stock. The soda's been hard to get lately because they've been out of Pepsi around here. Yeah, huh? So it's been kind of hard to find. So we'll see. But let me flip you around and show you what we got at Target. Okay, I was like stepping on something, couldn't see. So another thing I wanted to say about the pickups is the reason I'm trying out Aldi this week is because my husband is actually on call. He is actually on call. It's like every 5th or 6th week. I don't know. This summer it's been a little confusing because the guys have been switching weeks and because of vacations or somebody needs a couple days off, so Ed's like swapped with them. It's been kind of crazy. So I think it's either 5 or 6 weeks, but Ed's actually on call this week. He's on call actually right now. So for me to go to the store and shop by myself, especially because right now our town has a mandated mask order in any building, so I would have to have all kids keep the mask on. And if you have kids, it's not always the easiest thing. And Jeffrey with the autism and sensory issues, he'll do it, but it's a very challenge, and I can't get it on for very long. So to have to go through an entire store, oh good. And we seem to be out of everything. Like we go through so much food, like I need to concentrate. So that's another reason where it's like, I'd rather pay the money to have somebody shop for me than actually go in at this point. And like I said, because I have all the kids, to leave for an hour or so to go grocery shopping and go to several stores isn't feasible when Ed's on call, just because what if he does get a call, then I gotta stop and come back and wait for him to come. It's too confusing. I'd rather spend the money. And like I said, once I get it back, I'll be able to tell you like exactly how much it was with the bags. Like I said, it's only 7 cents a bag, which isn't bad, because at Harris Teeter, it's actually, if you don't have the membership, it's $5.99 or $4.99 times. So, and I was paying that, I was willing to. So I'm like, even $1.99 and having maybe even $1 or $2 worth of bags is worth it to not have to deal with the store. And like I said, I'd still be saving so much money by going to separate stores anyways, which is why I was okay with the fee. So let me show you everything at Target now. I know I said I was going to, but then I remembered this, so I wanted to tack that on. So I'm going to show you everything, and then when we pick up our other orders, I'll show you those too. Okay, so I did not get much at Target. These clearly are not, or these clearly are not food related. I wanted to get some bigger bins. These are actually the perfect size. I wanted some bigger bins for Mia for the preschool stuff we're going to do for her. And I realized I have some puzzles that are kind of big and they would not fit in the smaller totes I had. So I got these ones. They're so cute because it's actually not popping up as pink as it actually is, but they are pink with the polka dots. Oh, did you hurt your finger? Mwah. It's okay. So I got 2 of those because I want to make a couple of bins for her once I organize all the crafts and stuff, which I was going to do yesterday, but then I realized I was waiting for these. So I got 2 of these. We'll see how they work. I think it's going to be good because I want to have like rotate, so it's not the same thing every day. We do one bin one day and then one bin a couple days later or something. I'm not positive yet. So then I also got 2 of, these are the Target Far Out Fruities, which is like Fruit Loops. We are almost totally out. Jeffrey was so excited when he saw those in the bag. Peanut butter crackers. My kids love the round crackers. My nephew also takes these for a snack at work. So this is actually the best value for 20 of the packages. We were totally out of Goldfish, which is why I went today to Target. I also picked up some more cereal bars. I got strawberry and apple cinnamon, and then I completely out of Claritin, so I ended up picking up some of this. And actually, if you a lot of meds are actually really cheap. The Target brand, the Up and Up brand, it's kind of amazing. This the kids like any kid meds that are Up and Up brand are so much cheaper than even if you went to like CVS or something. So keep that in mind. That's why I was actually going to get this at Harris Teeter, because our Harris Teeter is actually a pharmacy too, which is great because then I can get a lot of I can get Tylenol and all that through there, and not have to go to a separate store. But this was half the price than it would be at Harris Teeter, and Harris Teeter's was only 30 tablets, and this is 70, and this was half the price. So that's why I'm saying check the prices, because it really does matter. Ketchup, shockingly, was the cheapest at Target this week, and we're like really low, and we have some meals coming up that I'm going to need some ketchup. We also were totally out of the sparkling water, and the kids really like this. It's kind of like they like the bubbles, so it's like obviously much better than soda. So we like this, especially in the summer. They drink so much, so this is like great. Like, what am I thinking? Like something different than just plain water. So the Goldfish, the water, and the meds, I was completely out of. So that's why we went today, and we'll get the other orders tomorrow. I'm just trying to set up times to see if I can do it like around the same time, or if I'm gonna have to do like 2. I don't know, because today's Thursday, so we'll see how that goes. So this is everything I got. I think this total was like 47 and change, but yeah, these bins were actually $7.99. So like for this big, let's see, how big is it? There's the dimensions for you. That's actually a really good size for $7.99. All right, so I just got back from Aldi. It's actually the same day that I went to Target. I was actually able to get one at a good time today. Tomorrow would not have been a good time, so I'm glad I checked and went today. They actually were really great. So this was my first time doing the grocery pickup. She did call me about a couple substitutions, but then forgot about this one, which was perfectly fine. I would have preferred, I ordered the chicken ramen, not the beef, but my nephew says he'll eat it, and I'm just going to order a chicken one from Harris Teeter, so that was kind of great. That was the only thing that I had to add to my Harris Teeter order, and bacon. They were just out of bacon. All they had was turkey bacon, and I didn't want that. So anyways, let me show you everything and then I will tell you how I feel. So, like I said, the ramen, I got a box of diapers. I probably have about a week left, possibly. But I ran really low the last time, so I was like, you know what? The price for diapers is actually really good at Aldi, so I picked up one there. This was a substitution too. I wanted the garlic naan bread, but they were totally out, and it has been hard to find lately. So there's 4 in here. I thought it was 3. Oh, I did not need 3 of these. I only need 2. That's okay. I'll freeze one. They freeze really nicely. So we're doing naan pizzas, so that's why I got those. Robert asked for gummy bears the other day, and I thought I had some, but I did not, so I picked him up these. He doesn't know I have them yet. These are like the Belvita biscuits, and I realized I have 1 package left, so I picked up another box. I bought 3 bags of Chex mix. I got 3 or 5 bananas. Those are actually a really good color too. Tomatoes for the naan pizzas. Bag of avocados. This was actually the best price, was to do it by the bag. I've been loving avocado toast lately. I got some of these garlic stuffed olives. I was going to get them at Harris Teeter, and it was almost $7 for the same size bottle, the 12 ounces, and this was 3 something. So definitely, that's why I was like price checking everything was amazing. Minced garlic, pepperoni. Like I said, I got 4 boxes of the protein bars that the kids love. I got 2 bags of the yogurt, like Bites little yogurt melts. This was a substitution. I usually like to get the brick of Parmesan cheese, or like the wedge, and I slice it myself, but they were all out of it. So they did have the Asiago, and she's like, do you want that as a brick, or do you want like the shredded? I'm like, just do the shredded, that's fine. But I did the 2 bags because I know 1 wouldn't be enough. So I got 2 bags. I got a bag of Mexican cheese. We're going to do quesadillas. This I had never seen before. It popped up on the website. I was going to get the Colby Jack cheese sticks in the regular mozzarella ones because we had done this last time. I picked up, but they were separate packages. This was a variety pack, and I was like, well, that's cool. And it was actually cheaper than the 2 packages, so that was great. I got provolone cheese for, what are we doing? Oh, meatball subs. This was another substitution. I wanted the mozzarella, like, it's like it almost looks like a little log, but they didn't have any, so it's just the mozzarella ball, which it's the same. I think it's the same ounces. I'm going to double check, because if not, I'll add another ball to my Harris Teeter pickup for tomorrow, which is not a big deal. I didn't even think of that when she asked me. I needed butter, very low. I got 2 things of eggs. Again, this was another price that I was so glad I checked. I was going to get the 18 pack of eggs from Harris Teeter like I always do, but it was actually cheaper to get 24 eggs from Aldi than it would have been for 18 eggs at Harris Teeter. So again, another one. I got a big bag of apples. We've been going through apples like crazy. Pineapple. I'm not too sure if this is like, I don't know. There's one side that's kind of concerning me. I don't know if I'm going to get a whole good pineapple out of that, but the pineapples lately have been hit or miss. I bought 2 a couple weeks ago, and one of them was completely bad, and I like literally, it was just so bad. But anyways, pineapple. I said the apples. I got a big box of these kiwis. I'm pointing right at the word, and I can't even think of it. I got a bag of sweet potatoes because I want to kind of eat these. I want to have some more sweet potatoes instead of like regular potatoes when I make stuff. And I kind of want to try the sweet potato toast I've been hearing about, so I want to try that. I got milk, chocolate milk for my nephew, and my iced coffee. My iced coffee alone is $2 less there. That's the other thing. The pineapple was $1 less. This was like $2 less, but you got more too. So it was like, that's where the pricing out really worked out for me. Okay, so my thoughts on Aldi. I would have to say overall, that was really good. Like I said, there was that 1 substitution that I wasn't too happy about. But again, in the app, you actually can say if you want what you would want as a substitution. Like for the Parmesan cheese, I could have said just get shredded. The ramen, I could have said no substitution. So for me, like, I got to go back and play with the app. But for the first time, I would say it's really great. They called, let me know. It was done super fast, in an hour earlier. Okay, an hour earlier than I had planned. Like, I put my order in at 2:20, and at 5:03 it was done. And my appointment time was from 4 to 5, which wasn't like the best time, but like I said, tomorrow's would have been worse. And even like it would have been like 7 o'clock at night, which would have been like horrible. I couldn't do that late. I must say they don't have as many slots for pickup, so it's definitely a little trickier, where like Harris Teeter is a bigger company. They have like more space for that. So it's definitely different, but overall, I would say huge time saver. I loved it. Like I said, you did have to pay for the bags. So total with the well, not the shipping, but like the $1.99 fee plus the bags, it came to $2.34. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. It was worth it. Every single penny was worth it, because like I said, I saved enough that it evened itself out. And even if it didn't, my husband would have told me to do it anyways. I'm one of those, like, I have to justify it because I feel like I'm a stay-at-home mom. I should be able to do it. But definitely in this time, like trying to take 3 kids grocery shopping and keeping their masks on, it ain't gonna happen. So for the hour it would have taken me to go grocery shopping and to price check as I go, totally worth every penny. So if your Aldi does this, take them up on that offer, because let me tell you, it was awesome. And they do delivery because it's through Instacart, so Instacart would have delivered it if I wanted to. I didn't look into the fees because I have had Instacart before. I personally haven't had any issues, but friends of mine around here have had bad situations with them, and I feel like I don't want to risk it. And I don't mind going to pick it up. It actually kind of forces me to get out of the house. But yeah, definitely total time saver. So tomorrow I will show you guys my Harris Teeter order. I'm going to check on that mozzarella cheese before I post my order. Okay, so I'm going to quickly show you guys the ice cream before I set all the rest out, because I swear the ice cream, like, it starts to melt the second it comes out of the freezer. It's so hot. It's only 10:30 and it's like 100 degrees already. So I picked up some Friendlies, vegetable roll for Ed, along with some Klondike bars for all of this. And then I picked up some of this Mochi ice cream. I got this some more. I haven't tried this one yet, but I thought it looked yummy. And the strawberries. So, that's the ice cream. And then I also got meatballs. These were buy one, get one free. So I got 2 bags. I really only need 1 for meatball subs. But I figured the 2 would be great, because then I can, a quick easy meal one night if I'm going to just make like pasta with sauce. Okay, so Harris Teeter was out of a few things. So I took all the kids and we went into Food Lion. I asked them ahead of time if they would be good and wear their masks, because Jeffrey's not a fan of it all, but he was like, yeah, I'll do it. And I told them if they behaved, they could get snacks. So they each picked out something. They actually did phenomenal. They're doing really good today. I'm like scared something's going to happen later. But anyway, so because we were in there, I picked up some of the yogurt that the kids really like. They call this yogurt with a spoon, but we really like the smooth style, which is hard to find the Yoplait anywhere else. We got some watermelon. The boys are asking for watermelon, so I'm going to actually open this up in a minute for them. Harris Teeter was out of hot dogs, so I ended up picking, these were like 2 for $6, so I picked up 2 packages. This was, guys, this was actually from Harris Teeter. We love this brand of cheese. We had gotten it. Why do kids have to be so loud when they're sitting next to each other? But anyways, we had gotten this cheese. It came with our like charcuterie board. So we're actually doing a charcuterie board this weekend, and Harris Teeter doesn't always have this one in stock. This brand is just really good. They've got a lot of varieties, so I ended up picking up one of these. This is pretty pricey. I think it's like $12 or $13 for this cheese, so it's a little pricey, but it's so delicious. I also got a thing of yogurt for the kids. Yeah, I got this for them, so I will be, actually, is that date not good? That's not good. So anyways, that for the kids, I'll have to call about that. I got 2 things of Slim Jims when we were at Food Lion. We like these. Ed likes to throw them in his lunch, so I figured I'd pick some up. I needed tortillas for making quesadillas. Harris Teeter was out, so I got these at Food Lion. Who picked these up? Jeffrey picked out these Minion cookies. He said he wanted to try those, and I know they'll all eat them. We also got cheese balls and Lay's just plain potato chips. So I'm snacking already. I got 3 things of Goldfish, 2 bags of Smart Food, and then 1 bag of just the Cape Cod potato chips. I got 1 loaf of bread because we actually have some. It smells. I know it smells. I got these rolls for the meatball subs, and then I got these ones, the sweet Hawaiian buns we're doing buffalo chicken, like shredded sandwiches. I got 2 boxes of mac and cheese, just the spirals because we're getting low. I also picked this up for my nephew. He asked for this for like a late night snack. The buffalo sauce I needed for my buffalo chicken. Ed asked to get some just regular sliced olives too. And then we need some flushable wipes, so I picked those up. And then I did get the ramen, the chicken. Like I said, they had given me the beef yesterday. Sit down, please. I also picked up, okay, so I got a ton of sparkling water. I think I ended up getting like 20 or 25 bottles. They were 5 for $3, so that's a phenomenal price. So I've got a bunch, so I'll be good for a couple weeks. So there's a ton of them. I get a case of beer for Ed, and then while we were in Food Lion, Michelob Ultra Amber is like my ultimate favorite beer. Food Lion's the only one that carries it, and they don't always have it in stock. So we were in Food Lion, and it was in stock, so I picked up a case for myself. I got one 12-pack of Diet Coke. I wanted it from Harris Teeter. They were having a sale. It was like buy 2, get 3 free. They were completely out, so I just picked up one from Food Lion. That's fine. The Pepsi Zero, I typically get the 6-packs for Ed. They, for some reason, in the Pepsi Zero, is hard to find anywhere. Harris Teeter was completely out, and they did not have any of these, but I found 2 at Food Lion. So this weekend I'm actually going to be going to the dollar store, and there's a Publix, which is another grocery store across the street, so I might run in there and see if they have any. Like I said, I got a bunch of bubble water, and then I think I got 4 2-liters of Pepsi Zero. I think I got 2 of the Pepsi Zero and then 2 of the cherry for Ed. And I believe that's it. So I'm going to add up all the totals from all the stores, and then I'll let you know. All right, so I put all the cold stuff away, except for the Danimal smoothies, because I did check the date. It expires tomorrow, so I actually called them, and they're crediting me that. So on my next order, I'll have, I think it's like $4.99 off. So that's really great. They were super good about it. They were like, oh, we're so sorry. They're like, do you want me to look for another one? I'm like, I can't come in. We actually do have some, and where I'm potentially going to go to Publix tomorrow, I can always pick it up, or honestly, no, we will need some, but that's okay. So my totals for all 4 stores were $370.83. Now that was with those 2 bins, which I think came to like $16 for both of them. And some stuff I definitely like overbought, like all of that bubble water. That'll be like for a while, and some stuff was on sale, so I picked up more. So we definitely did get a lot. Like I got the protein bars, which I know like those alone. Those alone, like those will last a couple weeks. So I did go over, but not too bad. And like I said, I did get myself beer, which I was not planning on that. But yeah, so I think we're good. We're definitely stocked for a while. So I'm thinking that like my next grocery trip will be very small, because I actually still have some meats on my freezer too. So that's really great. So I went over this time. That usually just means like the next week is usually small. Yeah. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I must say overall, all of my pickups went really well. Like I said, I had a couple, that was my first time with Aldi, and now this is actually the first time I've had something expire or bad at Harris Teeter, so I haven't had that yet. And let me tell you that it was super quick customer service, so that's awesome. So other than that, we're now going to, I'm gonna start getting this stuff away. Probably put me down for a nap first, because that needs to happen. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in our next video.